Few civilizations have captured the human imagination quite like ancient Egypt, from their monumental pyramids to their mysterious gods. This is a history that's both compelling and strange. So here are a few things you need to know about ancient Egypt. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe for more epic stories from history. We can't talk about ancient Egypt without mentioning the Nile River. While today, it's mostly known for its amazing wildlife and scenic beauty, in ancient times, it was the source of life. Without the Nile, there would be no Egypt. The river's annual flooding kept the land fertile and provided food for the people. It also acted as a highway for trade and communication. No wonder the Egyptians personified the Nile as a god. But the Nile wasn't the only thing that made ancient Egypt special. They were home to some of the most powerful and influential people in history. Let's meet some of the most influential people from ancient Egypt. King Tut. King Tut became the pharaoh at the age of 9 and died at 19. Despite his short life, he left an everlasting legacy. His tomb was discovered intact, providing a wealth of knowledge about ancient Egyptian burial practices. Cleopatra. She was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. Cleopatra is remembered for her intelligence, her charm, and her tragic end. She took her own life to avoid being captured by the Roman Empire. Akhenaten. Akhenaten was an Egyptian pharaoh most noted for his religious revolution. He replaced the traditional Egyptian pantheon with a single supreme deity, Aten, the sun disk. Ramesses the pigeon. Ramesses II was one of the most prolific builders in ancient Egypt. He constructed massive temples and monuments across Egypt. Ancient Egypt was home to some of the most iconic structures ever built, from the Great Pyramid of Giza to the Temple of Karnak. These structures are not just beautiful, they're also incredibly mysterious. Here are some of the most iconic places from ancient Egypt. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the oldest and largest of the 3 pyramids at Giza. This pyramid was built as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu. At over 450 feet tall, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. The Valley of the Kings. This is where many of Egypt's most famous pharaohs were laid to rest, including Tutankhamun and Ramesses III. The discovery of these tombs has provided an unprecedented glimpse into the world of ancient Egypt. Abu Simbel. This temple was built by order of Ramses II. It features 4 massive statues of the pharaoh, and is considered a masterpiece of ancient architecture. The Egyptian gods were a fascinating lot. There were gods of the sky, gods of the earth, gods of the underworld, and even gods of everyday objects. The Egyptians believed that the pharaoh was a god himself, and they worshipped many other deities as well. Some of the most popular Egyptian gods include Ra, the sun god, Osiris, the god of the underworld, and Anubis, the god of the dead. Ancient Egypt was also home to some of the most exciting events in history, from the construction of the pyramids to the reign of Cleopatra. There is no shortage of excitement in ancient Egypt. Some of the most exciting moments in ancient Egyptian history include the construction of the pyramids, the reign of Cleopatra, and the Battle of Kharamses. Despite its rich history, ancient Egypt eventually fell. The once mighty empire was eventually conquered by foreign invaders. But the legacy of ancient Egypt lives on in the modern world. The ancient Egyptians left behind a rich legacy of art, architecture, and culture that continues to inspire people today. If you enjoyed learning about ancient Egypt, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more epic stories from history.
Timorama.